What do I do today? So today I woke up earlier, I'm like 7:30, 7:38 I think. Did meeting my body naturally, done that, I want to look at 8, but yeah, I was at the gym earlier, but still, I fucking left there like after 3 hours, those legs. But yeah, I was bloated today, I can't lie, I want to get back on the cart, but I'm just like, do you know what? As I'm in this maintenance phase, I feel a bit fatter right now. I was probably just a little bit bulk more than a maintenance. Like, you are in a maintenance sometimes, but then you slowly creep up. In the sense of like if you have a high day and a low day, you counter it. Then more low days and high days, you kind of counter it. You can do. That's what I was doing, but now it's kind of like not countering. But I'm like, do you know what? Let's have 3 days off the gym after tomorrow. Do my first rotation and then skip the second rotation and go back in. And when I go back in, I'll just go straight to the cut again. See how that goes. So I'm gonna get shredded. And but yeah, so today's fucking hot. Anyway, so I made a few videos for Whale Algo, a few KVs in there, made a few videos for that startup, and today I made a few videos for Hexton. Ran out of credits though, straight away, and I found out you have to post for 3 days in a row to get your not like just on the platform, and I haven't been doing that, so I don't have the free code to be doing that. So yeah. Also, last night I put the Tanner stuff on with my girl, so I went to bed quite late. But yeah, I feel like I should be documenting that last video. Fuck. But yeah, like as you see, it's fucking turned out awful. I'm just gonna take my Allentown, I can't lie, but oh guys, nothing's working right now, and I'm like, do you know what? I opened up Unity today. Yeah, fucking hell, it should be on that more than ever. But I just want MR because yeah, I'm trying out Claude Code, and I'm like, do you know what? I think I could give a good run for its money if I'm using Claude Code. I honestly thought Curse was better because, well, not better, but like I thought like the vibe coding is kind of like, okay, it's maybe more powerful than that tool, but like it's way more expensive and I can't afford it, and it's might as well just fucking, you know, just using Cursor, because I built other things with Cursor, but no, clearly it sees things a lot better and it just makes things a lot quicker and more sanity. But I'm like, if I could like justify £600 to £800 a month on Claude, so that's 4 Claude Max subscriptions, so that's like over 3,000 messages every 5 hours. That would be good. And I'm just like, bro, I just need to, and plus I want to make more than that, obviously, a month, because I need to fucking do other shit. And I'm just like, guys, this is cooked. Like, I was thinking, like, Claude's expensive. It's technically not. If you're not broke, like flat, dead broke, like, you should be able to afford a few subscriptions a month. Like, yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Went for a walk. Actually, no, I'm gonna say this. I was on the phone with my girl, right? And every time I do this, I'm not the version of self I want to be. Like, I was comparing myself. Like, somehow I brought the topic of, I'm gonna have to say it closer, because I don't know my mum's here. But like, I was like, you know, for guys, right? Well, she said this. It's like, oh, for guys, after the first round, do you like want to fall asleep? I was like, yes. It feels like a chore after the first round. And I was like, oh, for girls, like, does it get to a point where like it's just too sensitive? And she's like, no, it's a point where it goes numb, you know, after you like really like, you know, like really climaxed. And that pissed me off because I know I haven't taken her there, and that's also pissed me off. And then I was like, oh, I bet. And I was like, oh, so how many times have you done that? And I almost like, I feel like she was gonna say like, she's like, oh no, you know, well, all the times that I have done it, like, in the sense of like it was on my own. She said that after like a long pause, and in my head I was just like, oh, another guy's done that to her, I bet, and I can't. And I'm just like, well, what's the point in dating me? Because if I'm not as good as shagging, why are you dating me? Find someone else who could at least, like, I'm like, that's technically a downgrade, because I'm not rich right now, and even if I am rich, like, you'd have to you would use me and find someone else who can have good sex with. I'm just like, but fuck up the money right now. I'm like, I'm shit. I am shit. Like, why are you with me? In the sense of like shagging, and like, and I was getting to the point. I was like, do I just take drugs to make sure like I'm hard for hours? Like this can be very dangerous. Like if you're hard for too long, like you go to the ER and if they can't sort that out, they literally cut your day off. Which I'm like, what? That's like the last case scenario. But anyway, I was just like, you know, I was like, what drugs can I take to fight the refractory period? As in, once you bust, you can go instantly again. My erections aren't that hard. I'm not that horny. And like, you know, back in the day, like, I could get hard a lot quicker. It hurts. And she touches my dick because of my circumcision I had a few months ago, and it's not fully recovered because I've been sexually active, so it fucking hurts still. And it's just all these things, and I'm just like, I must be the best. And especially when it's something so primal, so close to home, and so easy to see and read, like, it pisses me off, you know, like, if you're not the richest and some guy's driving a Lambo, it pisses you off, but it's not so primal, it's not so, like, in your reach, it's like, it pisses you off, but it's not, like, genuine, like, it makes you want to take, like, someone who doesn't take drugs, to take drugs to achieve it. That's the type of action, like, that's how bad, I'm like, oh, if I could have it this bad desire in business, it'd be crazy, but then I'd be sacrificing my health, as in, sorry, not my health, my physique, but yeah, also I was thinking like, oh, I'm breaking down these analytics on Whale Algo, because I split tested the price, right, I'm like, do you know what, fuck it, let's just hide the $19.99 a week, let's just do $1 flat payment to do this, right, I'm still getting no sales, I know I'm getting mainly Indian audience, I need to first of all stop getting an Indian audience, and second of all, like, motherfucker, it's $1, like, what, you can't even afford $1? I thought my fucking conversion rate would be crazy. I thought it's almost like the cheat code, because I was like, how could it not be? Like, it's $1. But then I was like, there's more friction, but still. And then I was going to break down the numbers, and then I was like, wait. Looking at these numbers here. Oh, computer's just turned off. Look at these numbers, boys. I'm like, let's at least hit 10 times this before we just think about, like, breaking this down. Because the thing is, right, I want to do UGC, right? I don't. I technically want to just get MRR of my fucking products. But, so that's why I'm trying, I need to do UGC and make that work. Oh my god, I need to put this tonight mode, what the fuck. It was, but now it's like, oh my god, I'm collecting everything. Oh, fuck. Quick, holy shit. What's doing this? I want to go to bed literally now. It's like 10 o'clock. Anyway, because, you know, like I want to have MRR, so therefore I can mainly switch focus onto the game while having a lot of MRR coming in. And yeah, I'm just like sucking at this, but I'm thinking like, do I just kind of change, put this more on the back burner for like, cause I find this like concepts, but if you're trying to practice loads of concepts, right, you'd be shit at all of them. I feel like you want to practice like one, or maybe even two, but obviously one, because you can keep like, because I remember last time, I kept meaning to do this, but I've never done this, just practice a segment of each video, like post it, or make it a segment, keep making the first segment, like the first like intro, the first like 3 to 7 seconds, or 4 to 7 seconds of the video, master that, then master the next one, and then add them together, master those two together, then more and more, and then you'll have a perfect video. It's all about having a good video. But yeah, I'm just like, at the same time, right, it's hard to do that because I'm not even getting paid, so I need money, but then I need to do that and be good at making videos to get money. But yeah, I need to break through this because I want to interchangeably, like, kind of like put this in the back burner, so I, well, I'll go talking about, do these other campaigns, but while also trying to make my game and trying to fucking balance a relationship with the gym and trying to fucking test this predictor, because predictor poker, I feel like will get less Indian audience. So I feel like India's even if I've done Indian content mainly, like they're probably less likely to be gamblers. But yeah, anyway, see you guys in the next video. What? Oh, actually no. I wrote down a note. I was like, the person I want to be, I want to be that calm Jack. I remember a few times I've experienced being a calm Jack. The first time I was 10, I was like that calm, mature Jack. This leads back to like the sex thing. Like, you know, I'm just like, it's alright. It's like, you know, it's alright. It's alright, you know. Relax, you know, you know, and you know you can't about whatever, because you're trying to become the best. You're trying to be the best, but you just can't, because you know you're gonna be the best, because subconsciously you know you've got the right format, the right structure, the right what's it called, system, that's the word, to get you there. But I'm like, but at the same time, like, you can't trying to get good at that, and then trying to get good at here, and that, and this, and that at the same time. But I'm like, do you know what? If you believe that, you definitely will. But like, get the right system, and just do things to be best. And that leads on to another thing. Like, I want to practice like sex when like all the time, just to get better. But then it hurts my dick, and it's fucked. But at the same time, like, I feel like I've stopped smashing it as much now. Like, before, it was like every time I saw her. It's because I'm like, every time I do it, I need it to be like, I do my best and try my best, not just like some shit ass like 3-pump fucking chump type shit. But yeah, I keep forgetting to do things that I need to do. So, you know, like, for example, guys, like, for example, basic one, if you're gonna bust, pull out and use your fingers. But I thought it was shit fingering, that's why. But no, use your fingers, you know, use your tongue. If you haven't busted already, or pre-cum too much. If that's the case, don't do that, that's crazy. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.